The water calls to me all the time. It's home.
It feels like home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to dive deep. Just keep going.
Yeah. You can if you like.
Oh, there's so much. It's so purple. It's purple water. Why is it so purple here?
Tell me more about it.
Oh, it's blue. It just goes on forever. I called to the whales, but the whales left a while ago.
They did?
Yeah, I miss them.
Excellent.
I miss them so much. It's not the same without them.
Where did they go?
I don't know. It's just like went into the sky.
Yeah.
They were called to go somewhere else.
Oh, so they left where you are now?
Yeah.
And do you think they'll be coming back?
I hope so, but it's been a long time.
Yeah.
I've been here a long time.
You have?
Yeah. The water. I want to go in, but it won't let me go in.
Why not?
I don't know. It calls to me that she won't let me. She won't let me in.
Oh. Where are you in relation to the water?
I'm looking into her. I'm on the platform, on the water.
There's a platform on the water?
Yeah, it follows me. I don't like land.
Oh, I see.
I like water. But I can't get into it. Don't know why I can't go in.
So do you try and take a step into it and you just...
I just want to dive in, but she says no, it's not safe. The whales aren't here anymore.
Oh, I see.
But it used to be crystal clear. And you could see for days.
Mm-hmm. And it's not crystal clear right now?
No, it's purple. I don't know why it's purple.
It's not a good colour of purple?
It's deep, dark purple.
Yeah.
It calls, but there's like an entity in the water now.
Oh, I see.
There's an entity in the water.
Can you see it right now?
It's just like ink.
Oh.
It's like ink. And it's just an abyss. It used to be so crystal blue and crystal clear.
Is the entity malevolent? Is it
hiding?
It's hiding.
It's hiding. It wants to be seen, but it doesn't know how to. It doesn't know how to leave.
Oh.
Because the water, mother, is so comforting.
Mm-hmm. Are you from the water?
I am. I used to live in the water.
And then why not in the water now?
I don't know right now. The whales left.
Oh.
The whales left. And then I couldn't be in the water anymore because they left.
Oh.
I wanted to go with them, but I couldn't go with them.
That's pretty sad.
I can't remember the cities and the water anymore. I miss everything. I miss the water. I miss it.
Must feel torturous to be near it and see it and not be able to go in.
Oh, I'm above it all the time, staring in, but it's just so dark. I crave to jump in, but I can't. It's solid now.
It's solid?
Yeah.
So if you tried to go in, you would just bounce off?
Yeah.
Oh.
I can't break it.
Interesting. Does the water still move and flow?
Sometimes she does.
Yeah.
Sometimes. But the world doesn't spin anymore since the whales left.
So it's just stationary?
It's just here.
Just existing?
Yeah, it just doesn't move. The land tries to come, it tries to form.
Yeah.
But it can't because the water doesn't move.
So is the planet just all water then?
It's all water.
Okay.
It's all water.
It's all water. And is it all this inky colour now?
Not everywhere.
Okay.
I've been searching for where I can go in.
Yeah.
But it's really hard to find. That's why the platform comes with me.
Oh, okay.
There's only one spot of land on this planet, but I extend out from it.
Oh, so you exist on the land, but then you extend out from it to look over the water. The platform, is it part of you?
It's part of my consciousness.
Right.
So I create it as I go.
Okay.
And it follows me. Kind of like Moana's boat.
Okay.
In a way. It's like that, but it extends out from the land.
Okay.
So I'm always tethered to the land.
Okay.
Because if I'm not tethered to the land, then the purple will take me to.
Okay. So, and then if you look at your form, do you perceive yourself having a body?
I'm strange. It's like I'm still fish, but I have 4 legs.
Oh.
I'm like kind of what you would perceive as slime.
Okay.
Almost, but I can take form.
Okay.
I can take form.
Do you have colour?
I'm green.
You're green? Okay.
I'm like a light green color.
Can you describe more about your form? Or the form of your natural state?
I used to be what would be perceived as a mermaid.
Okay.
And fish, like, but since the water turned and the whales left, I don't know what form to take. I crave water, but my body turned to water to sustain me.
Okay.
Keep me safe from the environment. Because the environment doesn't move.
Okay.
The air doesn't move, nothing.
Everything is in status?
Yeah.
So, but except you can move through it?
I can move through it.
And so are you able to shapeshift then?
I can.
Okay.
I can blend in if I need to blend in. But not many things come to this planet anymore. I'm searching for any others left. But it doesn't seem like anything is left.
Okay.
The whales took it with them.
Why weren't you taken though?
I don't know. I was left to wait for things to come back when the time is right.
What made the whales leave?
They had to go somewhere else.
Do you know why?
They had to go save another planet.
Oh.
They had to go wake them up.
Okay.
And they will be back, and the ink will go when they come back.
So the ink has a purpose?
It keeps it in status.
I see.
It keeps it still.
Okay.
Frozen.
Frozen in time-space?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, did you say there was an entity that was in there?
Yeah, that's the purple. I think I actually go talk to him.
Okay.
And I keep looking for signs, but he hasn't moved for a long time.
So he's in status too? Or
yeah.
Can you communicate while he's in status?
No, I just watch.
So how do you spend your time there?
I just sit.
Oh.
I just wait. I just wait. I just want to jump in the water. So I'm just waiting to jump in the water.
And so you can't do that till the whales return?
Yeah.
Yeah. How did the whales leave?
They left through the sky.
Okay.
They left. They took things with them. They took civilization with them.
What do you mean by civilization?
They took knowledge.
Oh.
Of the civilization they built under the water.
Oh, they built a civilization, and what would that look like to us?
Color.
Okay.
Light. Light. Castles made of light.
Okay.
Buildings as you perceive buildings like castles. Underwater of light.
Did they live in them?
They were a patron to them.
Okay.
They had to make the temples for healing. Consciousness. To heal consciousness.
Oh, consciousness for who?
For the galactic beings.
Oh, okay. So would galactic beings visit this
They
place?
used to.
Okay.
They used to come and exist. But we're on hold now.
Okay.
We're a birthing planet.
Okay.
We birth things here. And we're waiting to be seeded again. as to build another civilization.
What other types of beings were in this civilization before they left?
They're like giant elves. They're very large. They're very pristine. Gold. Lots of gold.
Yeah.
Goldware. Like, they are gold.
They're formed of gold?
Yeah.
And so they're like large elves, so they have pointy ears?
They have pointy ears, very pointy hats.
You describe more than the form more?
I want to say like an octopus almost.
Oh yeah.
Very large heads in a sense, and then they're covered by their gold crowns, and it's to keep their mind safe because they hold such knowledge of all things, and they are pure energy. They are a gray lucid skin color, and they can change. Most of the time you see their costume, as you would call it, that drapes like a dress, robes over their essence, but their essence is actually invisible.
Oh, right.
So you usually see their clothes before you see their appearance, because their appearance fits wherever they go.
So they're shapeshifters.
Yeah.
Shapeshifters too.
Yeah. But they hold the knowledge of the octopus.
Okay.
Infinite knowledge.
Infinite knowledge. Who made the decision to go to the other planet to help?
It's a galactic decision.
Okay.
The galactic beings called in the whales. They
Yeah.
called in the whales. They called in the whales. Because only the whales can help heal this planet. This planet was really destroyed.
Do you know which planet it was?
X something, X5, X4, X.
Okay.
X.
It has a code name for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was not good. It's not good. They had to go contain the entities that left. The entities were not safe.
On the planet that they went to help?
Yes.
Okay. Did the, for lack of a better term, the octopi people?
Yeah.
Did they go too?
They came and called
Okay.
the whales. One stayed.
Is he the one that's holding the
Yeah.
stasis?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He relinquished his seat for the moment on the Galactic Council to hold this status, but he also needed healing as he had been wounded.
Oh. How did he get wounded?
He gave something of himself. His mind, his body in exchange for the temple that was built. There had to be payment for the temple that was built.
Okay.
To hold the space of the planet.
Of the
So
planet?
he is this seed of the planet,
Okay.
and his knowledge will seed this planet once the whales come back.
Okay. Do you have any idea when they'll be back?
It's coming soon. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. Soon. To us could be 1,000 years.
Yeah. How do you measure time there on that planet?
Time is frozen right now,
Okay.
so time doesn't matter.
But do you feel it as this entity or?
I feel an understanding of time,
Okay.
but if I knew time, I would go crazy.
Because I can imagine it'd be very lonely
Yeah.
if you were the only entity there.
I spend time visiting other consciousness.
Oh.
That is part of my time here, as I am also apprenticed to this entity once the whales come back.
Can you explain that in more detail?
Apprentice, I will show him where to go to plant his seeds, because once Mother opens again, water will flow again, and land will be exposed again. And then we can plan the weather, and we can bring equilibrium to the space together, but I am also seed to this planet. I also seed planets, but I hold space for planets first, to encode them with what they're going to receive. But I have to also learn from this new coding. And so I'm like a translator between world and seed, between egg and sperm. I'm a translator for the codes that's going to seed this planet. I'm a translator. I'm a translator.
So that's your purpose for this planet?
My purpose. I come and hold and dream of what this place could be, and I set the program of the potentials of this space. I am the coder. I am the coder. I am the coder. I am the translator. But sometimes I get lost in this entity too, and my desire to be in water takes me off my path sometimes, to hold the space, to hold the space, to hold the space.
So did you come to this planet from somewhere else?
I am of the planet.
Okay.
I am of the planet.
So you were created when the planet was created?
Yes.
Do you know who or what creates the planet?
No.
Okay.
I do not. At this time. I believe that is my apprenticeship, is to be coded with that galactic knowledge.
Right.
If I help seed the potential of this planet correctly, that is my potential reward.
I see.
For being in my imagination to understand the greater whole of conflict and peace, of creation and destruction. If I can see my project through with this planet, that is one of my jobs in order to receive the knowledge of the ancients.
I see. So you are not... So you're a different being entirely from the octopi people who had come at first?
Yes.
So were there other beings like yourself there before they were...
There were. I seed planets, I potentiate planets, and then if they like it, that is what is seeded into the temple. And they take it to other planets to seed those planets with the things that I create.
Okay. So tell me how it felt when the whales left. Did you know they were going?
I knew they were going.
Okay. And there was nothing you could do to stop them?
No, I know it's why they come. They come to also gift knowledge. They hold knowledge. They are the ships of knowledge. They take knowledge from one planet to the other planets, and that is what they do. And they are galactic whales. They are not to stay on a planet more than they need to stay to be arced.
So this is not the first planet they've been to?
No.
This is not that. Do they have a home planet?
The galactic, the space.
Oh.
Space is their ocean.
Oh, okay. So they can survive in and out of the water?
Yes.
Okay. How do they travel?
Yes. They swim the space.
Oh.
They swim space through the stars, between the stars, between the stars.
Is there, and how do they need to breathe? Like we would?
They are self-sustaining ships.
Okay.
They are the original UFOs, as you would know UFOs.
Oh, okay.
They are like the Ark of the Covenant. We put information into them, and they take it to where it needs to go.
So where did the octopi people go? Did they also go to the same planet?
They went with the whales. The rest of them went with the whales.
Okay.
They travel with the whales. The whales are their charge.
And the beings that look like you?
The beings that look like me went with them.
Okay.
Went with them in the temple that they built with the knowledge too.
Oh, the whole thing went. Everything went.
Everything went. Because
like
we grow so that we grow portals. We grow knowledge. We grow infinite things that seed many planets.
So it's a creator planet you're on?
Yeah.
Okay. And then once the things are created, then they move on?
Yes.
So, but they will come back, or new things will be created?
New things will be created, but the whales come back.
Oh, right.
The whales come back because they have to drop off their knowledge, their beings, their portals, they are the UFOs that take the art information, the seedings, the seeds, and the eggs, many seeds.
So was it a decision to leave you behind then?
Yes.
Okay, and you agreed to it?
I agreed.
Okay. Did you know full well what you were getting into?
I did.
Okay.
I did, because it's exciting waiting for the next thing to grow. I am infinite. I will never die.
Okay.
I will never die. I will never die.
Do you have fractals of your consciousness in other beings?
No, I am actually whole.
Okay.
I am a whole being.
Okay.
I just hold space. I hold space. I hold space in infinite creation.
And how long have you been in this place in Earth years?
I have been here, I would probably be early 20s in your mind.
Okay.
But that is infinite 20s.
Right.
Infinite, infinite, infinite.
So you've been in this place in infinite time?
Yes.
Amount of time, so we wouldn't be able to fathom.
No.
In Earth years? Okay.
No.
And are you ever going to leave this place?
One day I will. That is the apprenticeship. I will become galactic, but I have to show I can create. I have to show I can create. Create within the spectrum of balance and frequency and vibration and all other magnitudes of things that humans don't even know of.
Okay.
How I'm explaining is just a tiny grain of sand in this infinite knowledge.
But it's all great information. Thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Is there anything else that this entity that you are would like to express?
Though it's hard being here,
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy the wait. I enjoy the preparation it takes to seed and watch things grow, because things all of a sudden become quite chaotic. So the quiet and the space is very beautiful. And I enjoy missing things. I enjoy missing the things because I understand how much missing things makes us appreciate things. We have to miss things to know what gift they are, because everything is a gift. Everything. All things are gifts. All things are beautiful. And so I like spending time alone, because then I can create. I can potentiate. I can feel what galactic needs need to be met in our great galactic mother. Because though we have planetary mothers and sisters and siblings, we also have a great galactic mother.
Are you in communication with the great galactic mother?
I see her in her infiniteness, and I'm thankful to Galactic Mother for allowing us to play, for allowing us to exist, because she can take us out at any time. But she sees that we learn so much, even in our pain, that it's needed. It's needed. The raw is needed. The blood spilled is needed. The plasma is needed for our growth. Everything is always growing. It will never stop growing, which is infinite. Frequency, vibration. She sings all the time.
Oh.
And with singing, she brings into creation more planets to seed. She has so many seeds. We don't even know the amount of seeds that she has.
What's the purpose for her seeding these planets?
To find herself.
Oh, self-discovery?
Self-discovery.
Are there others like her?
I want to say yes.
Okay.
But I've only known her.
Okay. When you create and you imagine and build, is it something that you have to consciously think about and then it will occur eventually, or can you create immediately? How does it work?
I breathe into the water.
Okay.
I breathe ideas and codes into the water.
Okay.
And it takes shape.
Oh.
Like an incubation time.
Right.
An egg splits, but this is held in the water
Yeah.
until it's cooked in a way that we can bring it out of water.
Okay. Are you creating now while you're waiting?
I am using the solid water to paint pictures like you would on a chalkboard.
Yeah.
It's the blueprint, the drawing plan.
Okay.
And at this stage, I can erase. Nothing is encoded yet.
Right.
Until he wakes up. And if it's in vibrational frequency with the things that he is attuned to, then it will take form in both of our unique ways of combining.
So you're co-creating with this entity that's in the water still?
Yes.
Okay.
I am part of the water. He is part of the sperm.
Okay.
So he brings physical to the vibrational.
I see.
And that is his purpose.
So you enjoy the work?
I do.
Yeah.
I do enjoy the meditation as you know it.
Yeah.
The meditation and the play in the mind of possibilities, because there's infinite possibilities and nothing is wrong.
Create whatever you want.
Anything.
What are you working on right now?
I enjoy castle building.
Oh, okay.
I enjoy portal building.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy playing with the portals and the entities and understanding what kind of frequencies and what kind of beings can go through the portals.
Mm-hmm.
Very important. There's lots of dark entities, but we do need them too. They bring balance.
Can you tell me more about the portals?
The portals, I like them best as castles of light.
Okay.
Very elaborate. I like elaborations. I like fancy, as you know, fancy.
Yeah.
Filigree, if that's the word, the fancy carvings in the big churches as you see in your world.
Yeah.
Those are some of my work.
Okay.
I love beauty. I love light beauty. I love gold. Gold has such a high frequency.
Oh, okay.
It's so high. It's high. It's sun. It's sun. It's sun.
Would you create these things and then send them to our world, for instance?
I do.
How do you send them to our world?
The whales.
Ah, okay. And then how do the whales pass on the information to build these things, or do they just appear on our world?
They just appear.
Oh.
They just appear through the crystalline caves.
Okay.
Through the crystalline caves. The crystalline caves send out a frequency that the whales can leave their information with. And those beings that need to build the things, build the things.
So is the information transmitted to the beings that build?
Yes.
Okay. And they've come across that through telepathy or just as a thought?
So as their souls pass through the crystalline caves, when they come into the world, when they go through the crystalline caves, they get their coding. I see. They get all their coding through the crystalline caves. We all get our coding. You all get your coding. Through the crystalline caves. I built the crystalline caves.
Oh.
That is some of my work.
Oh.
The crystalline caves. You guys like your crystals.
They do. We do.
Yeah.
Tell me more about the crystalline caves.
Oh, the crystalline caves. Deep in the earth. Deep. She goes so deep. And your souls spend much time. Your souls like to play with the crystals. You like the rainbows. The rainbows is how you get your coding. You look at the rainbows and the auras. And the crystals sing. They sing all their coding to you. They sing, and then you sing back, and they sing some more, and you work together, and your body crystallizes to bring forward the information.
Do we actively need to speak to them or telepathically communicate with the crystals? How do we use them better than we are using them now?
You absorb them. You sit with them. You talk to them. You allow them to talk to you. They talk to you. They take you on. They want to be of service to you. Mm-hmm. They want to be a part of your energy. Like armor, almost. They want to come into your field. Mm-hmm. So everybody is uniquely coded to their unique lifetime crystals. And you spend a lifetime finding your crystals, and you program them and you work with them. And then sometimes that part gets weak, and so it falls off and has to go back to the earth to be buried, and to regenerate, and to be part of the whole again. And that is its great work. That is the work of the crystal.
Are there giant crystals on the Earth that we...
Oh, you haven't even found them yet.
Yeah.
There's so much to Earth. She is constantly changing and rotating and moving. Moving, moving. She was meant to be like that. And only those that are needed to find the spaces will find the spaces. But you can go to them in your dreams.
Okay.
Call them, call them, call them in your dreams. Call them before you go to sleep. Call them in your meditations. Ask them to transport you there. That's how you go see them. It's just through your mind.
Okay.
Through your mind. You don't have to physically travel to your cave. You have a cave. Everyone has a cave. And you go and you regenerate your body. Your body. Your body can regrow. Your body can do really amazing things that hasn't even been tapped yet. But this age of Aquarius, is very dark but very light. And it's about balancing all with the crystals. The crystals will balance. The crystals and the frequency will open your mind to the galactic. There's so much galactic knowledge that you guys have in your DNA, but things have kept you from experiencing it. But this is important, very important work that you have to be held back for a certain amount of time to appreciate the things when you get it. Because if you don't appreciate, then it just gets destroyed. And you have to appreciate. And humans really need to stand up for appreciating the things that have been gifted. Gifted.
Are we on the right path, human race?
It's coming, but more good people have to stand.
Okay.
Good people have to stand, wielding swords for a moment. Crystalline swords, spiritual swords, mind swords, and say no more. And cast these entities off the planet. Galactic is doing its work. That's where the whales went. Whales are surrounding. Whales are here. Whales are on your planet.
Mm-hmm.
The whales are needed on your planet. Humans need to stand up into their divinity, into their crystalline structures, into their mind structures, heart structures. The crystals I sent, the crystals that are here, are here to unlock and awaken. And they will burst forth at some point. They will burst forth because Mother Earth needs to expose. She wants to expose the crystalline structures. They are a call.
So you're saying that we will suddenly see these giant crystals appear soon?
Yes.
Would it be within 50 years?
Oh, it will be soon. It will
Very
be
soon.
soon. It will be soon. This year.
Okay.
Mother Earth, we can speed her up in exposure.
Mm-hmm.
We need to come together. Light workers need to expose the dark. But that's why the dark is here, to give the war. War is necessary to expose.
Okay.
Expose. But are we listening to the exposure? Are we listening? Are we feeling? Are you feeling the change, the shift?
How is the shift going? I wanted to ask about that anyway.
Oh, I got really sick all of a sudden to my stomach.
Okay.
It's not great yet.
Okay.
More people have to scream. More light workers. True light workers. True. There's lots of deception. There's lots of feeding right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's lots of feeding. Not all spiritual people are true.
Mm-hmm.
Money, greed. It's so bewildering that man has made money. I thought I coded this a little better, but I am also learning. I'm learning. And that's why I am still learning and will be apprentice. I have seeded many planets, but I am also still learning about conflict and emotions. And emotions are hard.
Mm-hmm.
Emotions are ever changing, like Mother.
Mm-hmm.
Mother is raw, and it's hard to know how to code raw emotions and high emotions. They have a hard time meeting in balance. But the crystalline structures are here to help bring balance between raw conflict and light conflict. And I'm still learning. But this is all entities' work, is to learn.
Mm-hmm.
And to transcend all things. Fear, hate, anger, all things. even joy, even happiness, even those things can be too much.
Mm-hmm.
And so how do we bring all into balance? How? Well, love. Love transcends all.
Mm-hmm.
Love, 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 love. Love transcends all, because you see all things then.
Mm-hmm.
All things without judgment. All things, all things. Humans need to see all things.
What can light workers do physically, tangibly, to help right now, this year?
To anchor.
Okay.
Anchor and stand in truth.
Okay.
And not be afraid to speak.
Okay.
Not be afraid to hold intention. Intention is frequency. Crystals hear intention. Intention is your authentic truth, seated in love. All things in love. Somebody does you dirty, you love them. You love.
Mm-hmm.
You love. All things are love.
Mm-hmm. As a creator being, and you say that you're still learning about how to create, are there other beings like you that create?
Yes.
Okay. And did they help build this world that we're on right now?
They did.
Okay.
So
is it co-creation then?
it's co-creation.
Okay.
They take my codes, they take my ideas, and they take parts of what we gestate or birth here, not just from here but from other seed planets.
So you are a master creator, would you call yourself? Like, what would you term?
I am not quite master yet.
Okay.
That is my next project, is to become master so I can apprentice.
So when you've reached that level, what will you be able to do that you can't do now?
I will get the knowledge of the galactic.
Okay.
I will get the infinite knowledge beyond Mother.
Oh, okay. So there's more beyond.
There's more beyond Mother.
Okay. So you have to have past this stage and got your apprenticeship before you can move on.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you create ideas for Earth and the planet we're talking about, and then also for other planets too?
I do.
Okay.
But right now, because we are on Earth,
Yeah.
I can't call in those other planets at the moment.
Okay, so you're just concentrating on Earth right now?
Yeah.
Why is Earth so important to the rest of the system?
Earth is heart chakra.
Okay.
Earth is the channeler. Earth is the stopping ground for most other entities in Mother.
Okay.
Mother filters. Heart chakra filters. Heart chakra also has its own potential to become a galactic mother.
Okay. Because it's a living entity?
Yes.
Okay. So is it a creator?
It is.
Like you?
Yes.
Okay. So, when you're on the water planet, can you be on Earth at the same time?
I can consciously go to Earth.
Okay.
Physically, I cannot.
Okay, so in this body that I'm speaking to lying in this house right now, is this, you're just borrowing this body for now?
I am.
Okay.
I am.
Do you reside in this body often?
Sometimes I come visit.
Okay.
And she talks to crystals a lot.
Okay.
And she hears the voice.
Mm-hmm.
She hears the voice. She hears the voice of the crystal.
Okay.
But she's still learning, and I'm here to help her gain more knowledge of crystal.
Are you her higher self then, or something else?
I'm something else.
Okay.
Her higher self is higher self.
Okay.
Higher self of this planet.
Okay.
Of this planet.
Okay.
So we all have our own higher selves from the planets that we've resided in.
Right.
But there's even higher off this planet
Okay.
that sometimes we get to transcend into, depending on our purpose on each planet.
Right. And are there other beings that you go into too?
At times, yes, but no.
Okay.
If I do go into other things, it's usually, how would I explain this? It's usually the air, or it's the tree, or
I see.
it's something else sometimes.
It's not normally a human being?
Not all the time, no.
Okay. So but are there other humans that you work with?
At the moment, no.
Okay. How come you came to visit today?
because you were open to the idea of a birthing planet.
Yes,
You hold that knowledge, and you can, and she needed to hear it.
Yeah.
She needed to hear it. She needed to know. She needed to know.
Yeah. What specifically does Cassandra need to know?
The whales. The whales, the whales, the whales.
Okay.
The whales are important to her work.
Okay.
And she's also a seeder.
Okay.
She also seeds ideas.
Right.
She uses music to transmit feeling.
Right.
Intention is big. She knows intention.
Okay. So, surrounding the music, seeing as you are aware of its purpose in her life, can you tell her more about it? What should she be using it for, and how should she be using it?
Music, music, music. Music is galactic. It pulls in life. Music, vibration, it channels to the infinite planets. It I don't know how to translate right now.
How does Cassandra need to use it in her life?
She is still on a path of finding that out.
Oh.
She needs to sit, like I sit, meditate.
Okay.
Meditate until the inspiration is seated.
Okay.
It's not time yet for it to be seated yet.
Okay.
It's like the entity.
Yeah.
He's in hibernation.
Right.
Music right now needs to be in hibernation.
Okay.
But she needs to be surrounded. She likes to be surrounded. Surrounding music.
Okay.
Surrounding music then inspires. It unlocks. It uncodes.
Okay. So just keep playing it then?
Just keep playing. Just keep it around. She has people around her that infuses her life, whether she likes it or not. Sometimes they infuse it into her life to allow her to be inspired. She has to allow herself to the time to be inspired.
Okay.
That is my lesson all the time, is in this time I have to allow myself to be inspired, to allow things to come in. That's why I'm alone, is I have to be an open vessel to receiving galactic knowledge sometimes, and coding from the things to unlock my inspiration as well. Okay. That is what comes through from the galactic. The galactic beings send us seeds as well of what they know to be true.
So they send you seeds, then you create from those seeds.
Yes.
And then they, if they approve, then they'll send those seeds out. They'll send those growths elsewhere.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's how it works.
They code to see what you're going to do with the code.
Right.
With the seed.
Okay.
Because you create environment for the seed. You create environment for the seed. So what kind of environment are you going to create for the seed?
Okay.
Sometimes you overwater. Sometimes you neglect. Sometimes it's too much sun. Sometimes it's not enough. How do you treat the seed? The seed. Sometimes the seed needs to be in the soil a little longer.
Okay.
Sometimes it needs rest too.
These galactic beings that you speak of, are they different from the planet mothers and the the galactic mother?
They do. They come in.
Are they some sort of intermediary, like in between what you would be and then the... How would you describe them in relation to you?
Have you seen the show Game of Thrones?
Yes.
Have you seen the No-Face Man?
Yes.
Kind of, we take on what's needed to be taken on.
Okay.
We float between the mother entities. We float.
Okay.
That is our infinite knowledge, is to float, to carry energy, They carry
Okay.
between the spaces. They are the things that exist between the spaces.
Okay.
They are able to take on whatever needs to be taken on to adjust.
Are these beings their own individual entities, or are they a collective? How does it work?
They are a collective. They are a collective. They work together. They work together. They're usually in groups of 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
3, 4, 5. 5, 3. 3, 3. 3 is the strongest. 5 is when they need to bring things into balance.
Okay. Do they have a home?
Their space.
Okay.
Space is their home.
So they're thought forms, we would call them, or is there a better word to describe them?
What was the word?
Thought forms.
Thought forms. They are thought forms. They are the no-face man. They
Okay.
take on the entity that they need to take on.
Okay, but do they have someone that tells them what to do?
They do not.
Okay.
They are thought forms.
Okay. So, but they're also creators, or they help the creators create?
They, when it's their time, they seed.
Right.
When it's their time, they seed.
So, did you create tangible objects and living things? Did you create humans?
I did not create humans. Another force created humans.
Okay.
Humans are quite young, very young.
Okay.
They're so young. They know not of many things.
What about other races of interdimensional beings? How are they created?
It depends on the idea.
Okay.
It depends on the idea.
So you're more focused on what to create?
I enjoy the portals.
Okay.
I enjoy the animals.
Okay.
I enjoy different species meeting of all forms, because there's coding in everything.
Yeah.
And meteors.
Yeah.
Meteors I enjoy. I enjoy how humans take up the things that I put in the meteors.
Oh.
In the meteors. They're very powerful and they shift things quite a bit. We have fun sometimes when these things hit to see how it shifts humanity. It shifts.
Is this why I was called to wear the Moldavite today?
Oh, Moldavite. Moldavite's so fun. Moldavite is so... Oh, people get messed up on Moldavite. Moldavite is so good. It shifts things so fast.
Yeah.
Shifts things so fast.
Yeah.
Oh, and it always finds its way back. It always finds its way back to the source. If you lose Moldavite, you know it goes back. It goes back to the source.
So with the portals, do you create them on Earth planet?
I create them in the water.
In the water?
In the water.
In the water. On the water planet?
On the water planet, because the only way that portals work is if they are infused with water. If they are infused with water. Only reason portals work is if they are infused with water. Water is all. Water is everything. Water is an infinite source of all things.
Is that why, just a personal question, feel called to be submerged in water for healing?
Oh, water is everything. Water does all things. Water is, water is, water is, water is.
Okay.
Water is creation. You want to create, you go in water. You want to cleanse, you go in water. Water is your most powerful resource.
Would you have a name for yourself that we would call you?
I would call myself... Oh, I can't say it in your language.
That's okay. Would you come visit us again? Should we do this session again?
Oh, I would love to.
Okay.
This keeps me inspired. Inspired. I like being inspired.
Nice.
And humans are always quite willing, but I like this human, and this human has a lot of infinite knowledge.
Has she tapped into it yet?
She's very much people around her, important people that enhance her ability.
Mm-hmm.
Very important that she puts other crystalline beings around her, and
Okay.
she's calling
Yeah.
calling those in. Very strong.
Yeah.
She's creating a network. She's creating a portal.
Okay.
She's creating an understanding of all things. She is creating always. She's powerful.
Yeah.
Powerful creator.
Yeah.
Creator. She takes all things and she creates. All things she creates. Music she creates. Music, frequency, crystals, earth, wood. Lots of earth, lots of river. She needs river all the time. River.
Is that why she needs to be close to the Mill Creek River?
Yes. This helps cleanse. She is water.
Okay.
She is water.
Is she drinking enough and being in water enough?
She is in water lots, needs to drink more, but the water that she drinks from, she knows where she needs to go. She needs to go spring water.
Okay.
Water. Living water.
Okay. Sounds good. Would it be okay if we asked the questions she had that were originally for her higher self, if we asked you them instead?
Yes, I can try.
Cassandra really wanted to talk about the masculine lineage, her family lineage. Do you know anything about her father's father, who she thinks might be from Scotland or Ireland?
Those things I may not answer.
Okay.
Because on Earth they are free to create their simulation.
Oh, right.
So as I perceive humans is they feel they need history.
Right.
To define themselves.
Right.
And define who they are.
Uh-huh.
And this story that is created, she's understanding that she doesn't actually have to tie herself to.
Right.
That it's just part of the simulation.
Okay.
Part of the programming that we put into the planets.
Okay.
It's just part of the programming. She just needs to know it's part of the programming. It doesn't actually have any essence to who she is.
Right.
And she needs to know that she can transcend those stories.
So she can just rewrite the program?
Just rewrite it. Just
rewrite it.
Delete it.
Okay. Delete, cancel, clear. Do you know anything about soul contracts?
Soul contracts, they do decide before they come in.
Yeah.
And again, it's programming. And they choose the programming. And they can choose to change it.
Okay.
And she just needs to know that she's creating it.
As she does.
She is a creator being.
Right.
She is creating the stories.
Okay.
And she is creating the connection. So she needs to just understand that the connection is of her doing.
Okay. So this, for instance, what's happening with her son, is that something she can control?
She can, and she knows that.
Okay.
And she knows that, and she knows that. And she knows that.
So she can manifest good outcomes for all?
All good. And she sees it. She sees it. She knows it. She knows it.
Regardless of what soul contract is?
Was just there to also have her understand her power of connection to the things that she creates.
Okay.
She created
Oh, yeah.
She created her children.
Okay.
She brought in the people to do the things with. Okay. And she can beautifully and intricately understand that they're just there for her.
Right.
They are just her mirror, and she's seeing that simulation. She's understanding that she is just seeing parts of herself outside of herself. And she did program herself in the lifetime before to be a man.
Oh, yeah.
And so she is seeing her outcome as being a man. And she has to forgive herself for the things that she did as a man.
Oh, like what?
Like the she's not going to like this, but the abuse.
Oh, okay.
But she also did receive abuse.
Right.
But can she forgive, and then own that sexuality.
Right.
Own it. You are a creator being, creating. Mm-hmm. Creating is through our sex force.
Okay.
Is transcending that force.
Okay.
That is normal. That is natural. That is okay. But she has to pay for understanding of her karma, because humans create karma.
Right.
Humans create karma. And we know, and they know, humans know how to erase karma. You just have to wake up and say no more.
Oh, so she can do that now?
Yeah.
So all she has to do after listening to this recording is say no more?
Yeah.
Okay, so the karma will be wiped and it'll all be over?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic.
And she will wake up. She will wake up and forgive herself. Forgive. And let herself go.
Okay.
And allow herself to now not be masculine.
Okay, so as soon as she surrenders to that? So after listening to this recording? Okay.
Yes. Surrender.
Okay.
Surrendering to her creator being.
Okay.
And that's by being still, by just being. Just like I have to just be and wait and watch and sense and feel and draw in. Because I also, in my sitting and waiting for him to wake, I sit here and I imagine and create within myself first the things that I want. And then he is also sitting in hibernation, dreaming of the things that he also... And then it comes into alignment. The reason he is here to seed is because he is in alignment with the things that I want to seed. And so we co-create the portals and the beings and the things together. So she just has to be in observance. Like a gestational period without being pregnant.
Okay.
Of just being impregnated by idea, by receiving.
Okay. How come she's struggling creating, pulling the money into her life? Actual physical money and e-transfers?
Because she knows she's a creator.
Okay.
She can create money. She can create all things. She can create. But she also knows that she has to relinquish control over money. She is more than money.
Okay.
More than money. Money flows. It flows like the river. She has to be by river. She flows. As she flows, people just give her what she needs. And she knows that. She is just given what she needs. She doesn't need money. She just gives.
But what about things like paying rent?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That money flows to her.
Okay.
It just flows.
No matter how it comes?
No matter how it comes, she just receives it. If she has to ask, sometimes she has to ask.
Okay.
Sometimes just like I have to ask too for things. I have to ask for, we don't have this on this planet. I need this thing.
Yeah.
And then the whales, the whales are the ark. They bring me the thing that I need, the male and the female of the thing that I need. Okay. And then I code it. Then I work with it like clay, like mold. I work with the creation until I feel the frequency of what is needed. Mm-hmm. I feel the frequency of what is needed. She feels into the frequency of what is needed in the collective. She sees the love that's needed. She knows that love transforms all that she makes. She calls in all the things. She's calling in all the things all the time. So all things will be gifted.
She doesn't ever have to worry about anything.
No.
Always will get what she needs.
She just asks.
So if she wants the RV, the motorhome, and the mobile business, just has to ask and it will appear.
Just ask. She feels into the frequency that's already within her. The program that she programmed herself with. She programmed herself with the program.
Okay.
She programmed like Neo, Matrix. Neo.
Yeah.
Neo. She programmed.
Okay.
Belief. She has belief. Faith struggles. Faith.
Okay.
Faith in self. And the program that is inserted right now into Earth is hard for her because she knows it's just program.
Speaking of Earth and it being a simulation, a program, when we think of simulation, we think of a video game. Is it like that?
It's exactly like that.
So do our souls, are they existing somewhere else and we are just the avatars?
Always.
So when we leave this, we'll be out of the game?
Yes.
So are you part of the game?
I am not.
So you're outside of the game?
I'm a programmer.
You're a programmer. Okay.
Programmer.
Okay, but so you live on a water planet?
Yes.
Right. So when we think of us being... So where do the souls reside that aren't playing the game at the moment?
Souls go back into Galactic Mother.
Okay.
They go back into Galactic Mother.
Okay.
She has infinite seeds. Okay. Infinite seeds that hold souls.
Okay.
And it's very hard to explain to humans how this all works.
Yeah.
How it all works, because we do have a collective consciousness in those eggs that hold our soul tribes, soul parts. Yeah. So the eggs are us, whole. We have fractals.
Yeah.
And usually what seeds the simulation is just us, just that one person, that one soul.
Yeah.
Seeds itself in fractals of itself within the simulation.
Okay. So does Cassandra have other fractals?
She does.
in this Earth simulation?
All.
Everyone does?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes all at the same time or through different times and spaces?
Sometimes a couple consciousnesses will team up, 2, 3, 4, 5, depending.
Like a soul team?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you have to think of the egg like a kaleidoscope, or like a disco ball. Like a disco ball. But it shines inside and outside, and those are all fractals of your soul. And so your soul might seed one planet and another planet at the same time. That's where dimensions come in. Dimensions, because those fractals from your egg consciousness, can go and it floats in the galactic sea and will seed other dimensions with parts of your fractal.
Can you be in multiple dimensions at once?
Always.
So can you jump, say, if we wanted to jump to a timeline where we'd won the lottery, we could do that?
Always.
Okay.
Always. Just like everything, everywhere, all at once.
Okay.
All things, everywhere. But can you pull them all back into one?
Oh, is that supposed to be something we should do?
That is something that is part of the purpose of your consciousness, is to bring and call back all the fractals.
Okay.
All the fractals, if you can. That's part of the simulation. That's part of the game, to make your consciousness strong. To make it strong. That is mastery. To call in your essence, your essences, your all, your egg.
Into one being?
Into one galactic being.
Right. Unity consciousness.
Yes.
Okay. So all the sparks together, not just the fractals of the one egg. All your fractals, and then
your fractals.
Okay.
Yeah, because that consciousness egg grows into a being, into a planet,
So once you can call all your fractals together, you can be a creator being.
You can be a creator being. You can be a planet. You can be a planet. You need to be a planet at some point. Your whole consciousness needs to be a planet. And so the whole point of the egg, the fractal egg, is to become a creator being. Is you have to go through and live in other dimensions, so you become galactically known, that your consciousness thoroughly expands. Your consciousness thoroughly needs to expand. Egg consciousness, egg consciousness, egg, kaleidoscope, disco ball. This is important. This is where your consciousness is, and it's not in a form of your knowing. It's not in a form of your knowing. But that is okay. Because once you collect all your consciousness back from all the other dimensions, you are now a planet. That egg has now transformed into a planet where you have to understand how to hold the elements, where you have to understand how to hold yourself, your magnetization, your polars, your planets. These are all parts of your now consciousness. Once you've pulled your simulations in, you are now a planet.
Okay.
You are now a planet.
The numbers patterns that we see, are those codes?
Those are codes, those are frequency, those are music, those are the universal galactic ways of communicating with all.
Okay. Cassandra would like to know what her soul purpose is in this lifetime.
Soul purpose? Soul. Create. Just create.
So it doesn't matter what she chooses?
Doesn't matter. She just creates. She puts it all into one. She does all. Because she is medicine to people.
Right.
She is here to break their consciousness open.
Okay.
To break consciousness open. To bring peace. To bring uncomfortable. To bring beauty. To bring love. To bring all that is created.
Can you have more than one twin flame?
You can, but a lot of the time they are very negative, and you have to go through the very negative twin flames, so that when you actualize with your good twin flame, because all are necessary. Flame goes out, and then flame gets reignited, and flame burns, right? Flame burns. Flame is supposed to burn, temper, alchemize, temper. Twin flame is meant to temper. That is what all beings need to know.
Okay.
Twin flame is supposed to make human emotional resilient.
Gotcha.
Emotional resilience. Okay. Humanity has no idea of emotional resilience.
Oh, so that's our main lesson.
That is a major, major lesson that all humanity refuses to learn, because this is freedom.
Oh, so the free will gets in the way of it?
Free will is but a pathway.
Okay.
It's a pathway. It's choosing to see bad and good as same.
Okay.
They are same. In this plane of existence, they are same. You have to balance. You have to balance and then stand up. Once you've balanced your body, once you've balanced your masculine and your feminine, if you're on like how you would call a balancing ball in exercise, if you can balance on that ball, you have balanced your masculine and your feminine.
Yeah.
You have balance. You can stand up then.
Okay.
And you can stand strong. You can stand strong when both are balanced. When both are balanced, you stand strong. Strong. They are both whole. They are whole. They are whole, and they have the key to unlocking each other's deeper and higher gifts. They pull in the proper knowledge, not the distorted knowledge, the proper knowledge that creates it creates activation, but it creates it has to create a brokenness first, because when you're broken, you're open.
Oh, so that's why they're having a few, mini rough patches right now. Is all part of the process?
Because they are so strong.
Oh, okay.
They are so strong.
Sorry. Is there anything else you need to know about that relationship?
It's going to be rough.
Okay.
Rough because they both need to stand up to and face each other.
Okay.
They have to face each other like warriors. They have to fight each other so that they know how to fight the simulation.
Okay.
Because when you wake up, it is designed that the simulation then attacks.
Oh, is that why everyone's having such a hard time right now?
Very, very, very hard, because the system is designed to make humans stand up more.
So you have to fight.
You have to.
That's the point of the game.
The good people have to fight.
Okay.
The good people have to fight. The good people have to fight.
Okay.
This is a reversal. The good people have to wield those crystalline swords.
Okay.
They have to. In order, it was meant for entities to come in and feed, to see if humans would stand up and protect.
That was part of the plan?
That is part of the plan. That is a necessity in becoming creator beings, is to protect what you have created.
Got you.
And understanding, though, when it does need to be destroyed.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. Carry on.
But sometimes, before things, because you have to decide when it's destroyed. You have to decide. When we let other beings in to decide for us, that is not the way it should be. Then that is a weak growth. That is weak. When you seed a planet with seed, you need to know that seed is strong. You need to know that seed is resilient. You need to know that seed will keep growing no matter the circumstances. That it understands that seed is intelligent and understands the circumstances are only there to make it stronger.
Are all human beings creators?
We are coming into a time where they are now grown.
Okay, but not every single human entity has the same kind of soul, right? Or are they the same?
No, there are many different. It's simulation, so
Okay.
it also plays on the consciousness of humans. It reflects human consciousness.
Okay.
That's how it was designed. It was designed to reflect the demons that humans also create, to reflect the things that humans also create. Humans are very powerful in their creation because they believe they are gods. And this is important. It is good that they believe they are gods, but they have to be a part of their lesson of the things that they create that are also dark.
Okay. So say if we saw a negative lower vibrational entity, is that something from our own creation?
That can be. You have to ask it. You still have to talk to it.
Okay.
You still have to engage in it and understand that you are always the strongest.
Okay.
You are always the strongest. You are always so very protected. Protected. You know you're protected. You know you're protected. But you also have to go through times where you don't feel protected to understand your resilience. Your own resilience that then creates the protection.
Okay. Will Cassandra be free to travel?
Oh, Cassandra can do what she wants, and she knows
Anything
that.
she wants.
Anything. She knows that. She's known that since she came in. She did exactly what she wanted from the time she was 2. She woke up. She manipulated the people around her so that she could do what she wanted to do. She wanted to be alone. She wanted to be alone so that she could understand herself, so that she could create. She knew from the very beginning, as soon as she came in, that she could do anything and nothing was impossible.
Right.
She said these things constantly. First words, first thoughts, where anything is possible. Anything is possible. This is what she coded herself with. But she kept herself back. She kept herself back for good reason. She could have traveled then.
No.
She could have traveled then. But it wasn't time.
Okay.
It wasn't time. Oh, worlds. They've already created worlds.
Okay.
They have created worlds, and this is the remembrance of that creation.
So they've done this before.
Many times.
So, but on Earth, what are they here to create?
Many.
In this lifetime.
They create wave. They create a wave.
Okay.
They connect the other divine pairings to shift. They have divine baby that also helps shift. They are here to shift. They are here to create their own worlds, their own. But they are also here to show others how to. They are here to spread truth.
Okay.
Truth. They are here to unveil. They are here to take the veil away. They are here to, like in Hunger Games, when she shoots the arrow to the dome and everything comes crashing down. That is what they are here to do. They are here for the crushing of the system, so that humanity can come to terms with their creation.
Is the system put in place by something nefarious?
It was put in by me.
Okay.
It was put in place by Galactic. It was seeded.
Why?
It was seeded as experiment.
Okay.
Experiment. And I know people are so angsty, but they are young. They are toddlers. Cassandra said this long time. Toddlers.
Yeah.
Humanity is in the toddler.
Yeah.
Toddler. And so we who are here to hold the light understand that. Understand emotional resilience. We're here to teach them emotional resilience. When you start things are dark. Things are raw. Things are not pretty. Things are not nice. But that is just the way of living. And all things live infinitely. Nothing ever really dies. Everything is transmuted, always.
Thank you for that. So for the masculine line of abuse, is there anything that Cassandra needs to do to that then? Just erase it, you said?
Just erase it. Understand it was linked to her previous life.
Okay.
Previous karma. They create karma here. They like to take that with them.
Yeah.
We like to take baggage where we go. We think we need baggage. They think they need baggage. They created baggage.
Oh, so you didn't seed that?
No.
Karma was a human thing?
Karma, very human.
So you can just say it doesn't exist and it's gone?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's intention of choice, intention of living.
Okay.
Intention is one of the highest ways of creating. Highest ways of creating is intention and understanding vibration. And words aren't as important as vibration is important. You put vibration to intention and you feel that. You don't even need words.
Okay.
You feel. But humans like to suffer. They like to, they enjoy to. And because they get bored. Because
that's why.
Because Earth is actually kind of boring. Because it's just always in conflict. It's never not in conflict. But the conflict is important for appreciating the moments. But humans need to learn moments. That's where you live, is moments. Not, there is no future. There is no past. Present.
So, I mean, both Cassandra and I don't really want to have to suffer too much more in this lifetime. Does that mean we still have to because we've contracted to, or can we just say no more?
You can say no more. But the system is designed for growth and learning in that too. Is, can you sit while the storm is throwing stuff at you? That is the key.
Yeah.
That is the key.
Because
sit.
As a creator, do you not understand that it can be quite spiritually exhausting to have to struggle all the time? But
spirituality, essence, soul essence of the soul.
Yeah.
Soul. So there are, maybe that is a galactic, because I am still a student too. Maybe that is galactic reasoning, galactic thought, galactic partaking in the experience.
Okay.
Because sometimes galactic takes my things, and because it is their thought form, seeded through me, that spirituality is actually not a thing I am actually aware of.
Okay, got you. Okay. Does Cassandra need to know anything further about her children?
Children came purpose. She created her children.
Okay. She
created her children as a stronger, better version of herself.
Okay. So she doesn't need to worry about them.
She does not. The sun is the product of that, of her previous masculine life.
Yeah.
Her son is deeply a part of her essence.
Okay.
And he is what she programmed him to be.
Okay.
Just like she programmed all the other people to be around her.
Okay.
These are for the lessons she knew she needed to go through.
Okay. To
actualize her strength and her power.
Okay. So once she feels the lesson is learned, she can reprogram. Or she can even reprogram at any time?
At any time. She already knows outcome.
Okay.
She already knows outcome. She's already creating it. She's already created it. And she chooses when now. She understands she can choose now when. Before she was victim to time. But now she understands she creates what she wants within time.
Okay. Could we please scan Cassandra's physical body and see if there's anything that needs fixing or helping with, resolving? Heart.
She's healing. Heart. There's residual in legs. But she brought trauma with her.
Oh.
But she knows that, and she's working. She's done the work.
Is there anything you can do as a creator to help the body today?
I will help relax the body. I will help her hold higher frequencies.
Okay.
Higher frequencies. She's already
much higher.
Oh, she's already like so quick.
Okay.
So quick. And everything is attuning. Everything is coming into alignment.
Right now or in general?
Yeah. Right now.
Will she notice this difference in the next few days?
She may not really sleep in the next few days,
okay.
or she might really sleep.
Okay.
But so she travels dimensions.
Or during sleep?
Yeah.
Or in general?
Yeah. She just travels.
Okay.
She can't travel right now in this phase of her life. She goes beyond. She goes beyond.
Is there anything else in the body? She was saying there was something in her left abdomen.
Left. She programmed this in. She programmed this in as connection to other healer that's supposed to heal.
Oh.
And there's connection. She understands the web of connection between the fractals of self that have to come into alignment through other people.
Okay.
And she knows who will heal this, because it will also heal it in that other fractal, in that other person.
Okay.
And that other person, Melissa.
Melissa is okay.
Melissa is a great healer.
Okay.
Great healer. She dives into the dark. She dives deep also into the ocean.
Okay.
She is of whale essence as well.
Okay.
Yes, whales, they're always around. They're always, and they hold all the knowledge. And there's many, and you can call to them all the time.
Okay.
And you can talk to them.
Okay.
Talk to them. They want to talk to you. They want to sing to you.
Okay, sounds good. Can we help activate her Merkaba or her light body today?
It's online.
Okay.
It's coming online very, very much. She's gonna magnetize all the things, all the people, all the things, all the people to her. That's why this happened today, because it was in alignment to all the things. Her sacral is on. Her sacral is on.
Okay.
It's so on. Her heart is on, and she knows now. She knows to sit. She knows to be. She knows nature. She knows it's not about people.
Okay.
She knows her frequency is enough. Enough. That just like Zach, they go sit. They go just sit by people. Just sit. They absorb. They shift people by just being.
Is there any other messages you want to give to Cassandra before I ask a few of my own questions?
She knows. Just she needs to know she knows.
Okay.
She knows. She feels. She knows.
Okay.
She knows. She wanders.
Can she contact you anytime?
I believe she comes and sees me often.
Okay.
She comes and visits because I was called in so quick.
Okay.
So quick. She is the essence of water.
Oh, so right now, would you say your other being, your physical, well, what we would think of a physical being, is on the water planet just sitting and meditating?
Yes.
Is that how you came?
Yes.
Okay, so your just consciousness is in this body right now?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else we need to do to release or heal any blockages for Cassandra today that you could do?
They're released already.
Everything's done?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything she needs to do to care for her body in the upcoming days?
She does the water. She does the water. But she knows she has to go to nature.
Okay.
Because she's going to be gifted the things. Through nature.
Okay.
Through nature. She brings creation into people. She brings the crystals through nature to people that need the upgrade of frequency and vibration.
Will she find crystals out in Mill Creek?
She will. She has to. They call to her. They come to her.
Nice.
They call.
Okay.
They call.